Tomorrow, October 13th at 8:30 in the morning, the inflation data for September will be released. And the question remains, will inflation finally start moving to the downside? Hello everyone and welcome to Finance Remastered, a channel where we discuss all things finance related. As always, I'm Robert and today we're going to be discussing the release of the September CPI data. For those who don't know, CPI stands for Consumer Price Index. The Consumer Price Index is an index meant to accurately depict the changes over time of prices paid by consumers for a multitude of consumer goods and services. Essentially, CPI measures the changes in prices over a period of time, or inflation. Now, tomorrow's CPI numbers are going to have a major impact on how the market performs the rest of the year. CPI is forecast to come in at 8.1% year over year. For context, that's the exact same number that was forecast for last month's CPI read in August. However, August CPI read came in hot at 8.3%, missing the 8.1% forecast by only 0.2%. And since that higher than expected CPI release, the S&P 500 has fallen nearly 10% in the last month, adding up to over 25% since the start of 2022. So, why are the CPI numbers so important for the month of September, and what will these numbers tell us going forward? First off, we need this number to be as close to the forecast as possible. Why? Well, that's because the forecast numbers have been so consistently wrong and downright not even close at times that the credibility of the economists and the Feds lies in the balance here of their ability to predict our future of inflation. How can we expect the Fed to control inflation if they can't even accurately predict it? Secondly, any miss to the upside in inflation is a sign that we are far from where we need to be in controlling inflation. If the market has generally dropped 10% in the last month since the last bad CPI reading, then what's stopping the market from dropping another 10% or more if we get yet another bad CPI reading? Lastly, I want to point out that last month's CPI reading was aided by the fall in oil and gas prices. Energy as a whole declined 4.6% in July and 5% in August. In the last month, these prices have practically stabilized and even slightly increased in some areas more recently. If CPI was aided by declining energy prices in the August reading, but that reading still came in above expectations, then who knows what we can expect to see for the September reading if energy prices come in flat. Now, does this mean we should sell all of our stocks if the number comes in bad tomorrow, or go out and buy every single stock we can if the number comes in good tomorrow? No. Ultimately, I'm a talking head on a screen, and while I do try to both inform and entertain, I do recommend that you talk to a financial advisor before making any financial decisions. Please don't base your financial decisions off of one video you saw on YouTube. I want to take a second and thank you for watching this video. Obviously, I have a small channel and any likes, comments, and subscribers are greatly appreciated. And thank you for watching Finance Remastered.